So, this is us in final approach. Coming in a little bit steep. Just lift us back on Flight Sim. Okay. Coming in relatively steeply. Got the headphones right for this one. See if you can bring this one in without stalling it this time. Okay, let's keep the throttle up. Now we're below the glide slope. Well played. Let's flatten up a touch. Nose over slightly. Nose over slightly. That looks about right there. So hold her steady in the approach. And watch as the runway slowly comes into view. Of course, we're landing at the main airport. You can see here on the map. There we go, we're over the main airport. It's not precisely accurate navigation map, but we will get to that soon enough. Okay, this descent is slightly too steep. So we will just lift us up a little bit on that one. Get back into the glide slope. Now, because of the sluggishness here, the temptation is always to stay just a little bit high. But how are we looking? Well, we've got the radar altimeter, which just helps a little bit more, or about 300 feet. I think we're still descending just a little bit. There we go. Just a very shallow spread on the needle. Runway's in front of us. There is one of the lakes ahead of us. Back a little on the power, but not by much. Now, because of the redraw rate, you can't really eyeball the landing here. You do end up chasing the needle a fair amount in Psion Simulator. But we're doing not bad. Let's not be overeager to get the nose down. Do a slight flare as we come in. A little bit more back pressure on the stick. That puts us on the ground. Chop the power back. And watch as the dots beside us slow down. There we are. A smooth touchdown. Oh, that's quite nice. Thank you very much. Your fuel tanks have been filled. You want to run the program again or taxi for takeoff? Well, we're going to do neither of those options. We are going to do something a little bit crazy. We are going to jump over to the delights of RAF Lightning Simulator. Trying to do the same again in a fast jet with slightly different controls. Let's just set us up. Slightly more options, but slightly more complexity as well. So reality 0 means we have no crosswinds or anything. We're on training, which is 1, user 1, which is actually the landing simulator, and we are ready to put ourselves into the sky. All right, there we go. And you'll see here we've got more dials, but very much the same thing again. We are on the center line of the runway. We have our ILS helping us out. Of course, we're a little bit further out. We're also an aircraft that travels a little bit faster as well, as we're sitting here at 240 knots and 768 feet, 750 feet. We'll drop our flaps when we hit 220, which is coming up now. So flaps are going down. Let's put a little more power in. And we're under 200. We will drop the landing gear, which is coming up now. Landing gear is down. You will give us just a bit more throttle because the RAF Lightning falls like a rock if you're not careful. And as you'll have seen on previous attempts at approach and landings, falling like a rock is something I've done quite a fair bit. We're actually now increasing speed, so we do want to drop some of that throttle off, but we'll keep a close eye on it. 170 is good but fast. 160 is close to stalling. 150, don't want to go there. Okay, we're still a little bit low. So we will give ourselves a bit more throttle. There we go, yeah. Oh, I can see you trying to sneak away. So we're sitting about 170 knots. Let's sit there, bounce around. Slightly under the guide slope, so let's just pitch up. That's going to watch that doesn't burn off a little bit too much speed. Really, let's just almost flatten us off now. 2 lights either side of the runway is good. Slightly high, but given the last couple of times we've crashed, let's bring us in. Flare up a little bit. And just drop us down on the runway. Brake chute out. Wheel brakes on. Throttle back and off. Pop our brake chute off when we hit 50 knots so we don't get it fouled up behind us. And end of the runway. 7 feet runway. You know, we, unlike on Psion Flight Simulator, end of that runway is quite close to us. Okay, so we landed long on that one, so we were very close to the end. Please stop. Please stop, sir. Please stop. There we go. We have. Full length of the runway on that one. So there we are. 2 approach and landings. One in Psion Flight Simulation, which, from looking at your comments from previous videos, lots of you are appreciating. And for those of you who haven't seen RF Lightning Simulator, or looking to upgrade from your little slow Cessna to a great big muckle fast jet that can do Mach 2, then that's what you have there. 2 flight simulators, different complexities, both shooting the approaches. Facebook.com/RetroZX Spectrum. You find us on YouTube, and you can watch live recordings at twitch.tv/EwanSpence.